I went from zero to hitting $100,000 months within my first 2 years of being in online business, all from building my personal brand on the internet from my college dorm rooms while I was finishing my degree. This one thing changed my life, and the biggest creators and entrepreneurs on the internet have been talking about this for years. Eamon Gadzhi, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone are all in on it. You've seen it online, but you never understood how to do it for yourself. Everyone is talking about it, but by the time they teach you how to do it, it will be too late. And I'm not talking about posting 7 times a week or a small loan of $1 million to get started. I'm talking about something else. So, my friend, in this video, I'm going to run you through the 6 steps that made me hit $100,000 months within my first 2 years of being in business. The first step is picking a platform to build on. In May 2022, I started posting content on LinkedIn. I had 0 connections, 0 followers, and 0 posts. I also had nothing to lose. I needed a reference for university as I was trying to get into the master's program. And as Gary Vee kept on saying,
this LinkedIn thing is crazy. You have a gift. It's called LinkedIn.
So I listened to the man. I couldn't get a job, had tried to build various businesses, including dropshipping, SMMA, and even doing some crypto trading. But none of them worked out for me. I felt like entrepreneurship wasn't for me at all, as all of these business models weren't providing me the dream I was being sold. So I gave this world one last shot without even realizing it. I made a little LinkedIn strategy to post 3 times a week. And as an unemployed, aspiring student, I wanted my profile to look good enough for when universities and employers looked me up. But then something crazy happened. I went viral, accumulating around 4,000 likes and 330,000 impressions for one single post. A single post turned my life around. 5 months later, I was ranked #1 female creator worldwide for personal branding on LinkedIn. What came after felt like magic. Speaking on audio rooms with my idols like Justin Welch and Jasmine Alec, being featured in Forbes not once but 3 times, landing speaking events in Dubai, Mexico, and even my alma mater at Exeter University, a small town in the UK where I was doing my master's degree that same year. And the very reason I started my LinkedIn account, everything came full circle. But none of these things could have happened without this second thing. You needed to build a personal brand, and it's the best thing you can master. It can set you apart from everyone else if you do it right. This is a skill you already have, and it can help you grow faster, sell better, and make thousands of dollars. You do it daily, but you've been conditioned to think of it as a boring activity. The skill is writing. Texting, video scripts, emails, posts, and even leaving comments telling me that you're loving this video below, which would help me a lot, thank you, are all writing. The world has changed, and learning how to write like a pro can set you apart from everyone else. All across social media, this is the thing that's changing people's lives every single day. See, from that very first post I made on LinkedIn, I realized something. People don't just want facts, they want to feel emotion too. There's a massive disconnect on social media where people just write, but there is no value behind it, no true source. And as someone who's been chronically online since the age of 12, I saw that. If you're able to educate an audience on any given topic without having to write a long, boring report and make an "I'm so happy to announce that I'm starting a new position" post on LinkedIn, you're already in the top 1% of creators online. And if you look at the data too, 93% of employees are conducting remote interviews, meaning that they are looking for you online. And like I said, when I first posted my first ever LinkedIn post, you might as well make your LinkedIn look nice. Listen, way too many people are getting rich from writing online. So if I was starting from 0 today and trying to learn how to write for any niche, I'd pick a niche where you have an unfair advantage on. So dentistry, if your parents are dentists and you know a little bit more about it. Fitness, if you're a fitness coach and you've competed before. These are all things you can write about, because when you're writing about something you're actually good at or enjoy, you'll stick to it longer. So study this niche like crazy, know the benefits, people's problems, and usual results, and you're golden. Pick the problems, talk about the solutions, and sell the implementation. And write about it in your posts. To write a good post online, you need 3 things: a hook, the meat, and a call to action. The hook is where you bring people in and grab people's attention. The meat is where you explain, usually with engaging points and breakdowns. And the call to action, or the CTA, is where you tell people what to do next. Focus on these simple things on each post. Don't over-explain, and always solve a problem. And look, I want you all to win, so I made a free writing cheat sheet for you to download in the description. It has quick writing lessons and a few writing templates you can play with. Enjoy. Writing will grow your account and your bank account. It brings an audience of those who want to know what you know and those who want you to apply what you know onto them. It's a win-win. The playing field has never been more even. I can say this because I did this and I've seen hundreds of others do it too. They talk about what they like, show competence through their content, and get leads for their business. When I got the content wheel going, I ended up getting inbound whale clients who were willing to pay $2 to $5K per month for writing and strategy. People will pay thousands of dollars if you save them time, bring them more fame, or even get them more leads. And for LinkedIn, the market is perfect for that. It has over 65 million decision makers, and all you need is 5 of those to buy from you. It is that simple. Practice writing every single day, make your content visually appealing and relevant, send connection requests to your ideal clients, and build a network and circle of influence. Doing this, you get to build a personal brand, grow a following, all while attracting potential clients. Now, here's the catch. A common belief introduced by many gurus out here is the give value strategy, where people made you believe that posting a tip a day online will make you rich and famous and build a personal brand. It won't. And many people fail because of this, but here's how you won't. See, the first thing you need to build a personal brand is to understand psychology. I, like you, have posted on all the platforms. Try the hacks and tricks, the quality over quantity, going omni-channel and being authentic. But nothing really worked until I discovered that in order to grow online and make money, the hack was psychology. Why do people consume content? To be entertained, inspired, or educated. How can I make people consume my content, educate them, inspire them, and entertain them? What makes your ideal client want to buy? Needs and wants. How do you make them buy? Talk to their needs, make them want what you sell. Again, it is simple. Look, I hate sales so much. After my first job ever doing door-to-door sales with dodgy tactics, I was scarred forever. And building a personal brand helped me build a service that needed no cold calls, no boiler room dodgy tactics, or low-level persuasion techniques that left me feeling empty and traumatized. And I even stopped taking one-to-one discovery calls because people would convert over on DM. This is because my content that I was posting on LinkedIn every single day spoke to the needs of people. Not just the what or the how, but the why. For example, if you're a productivity coach, you don't make a post saying, I'm a productivity coach, hire me, I do this and this for you. No, you don't do that. You say, are you struggling with burnout while growing your business? My recent client Lara was the same. I helped her scale back to 100K a month. Here's what we did. With this, you're appealing to the pain points. There is an emotional investment here. Study the desires of people. It'll help you a lot, trust me. And a way to speed up your learning process on human behavior and interaction comes from the next thing on my list. Networking. Personal branding is reputation at scale. From what teachers perceived you as a school to what comes up when someone Googles your name. Now, when you're networking consistently, you're opening loops in people's heads of who you are. Building that hidden element of personal branding, your reputation. 2 years ago, for the first 3 months of my LinkedIn journey, my calendar was jam-packed with coffee chats, aka networking calls. Why? I was a nobody for one. I wanted to meet people as I was at home in my childhood room during the pandemic, and I wanted to learn more from people that were way ahead of me or in the same boat as me. And this 3-month stint is still paying off for me today. You need to do this too. You're planting seeds in people's minds. Almost like us, you need to have various points of contact. Networking for me worked in the same way. Here's how it works. You have a call with someone and they'll either refer you clients or consistently support you online. And this could either drive you more leads or introduce FOMO from their audience as they'll see you both interacting online. Human psychology is so great when you understand how to leverage it. It's a long-term play, but it sure as hell pays off. It can literally put you in rooms with people you never thought possible. All you have to do is network with the right people, pay attention, and listen. And before you know it, you could be signing your first referral, speaking at an event filled with your idols, or learning the secrets to money making from millionaires. But in order to maintain a good conversation with these people, you need to consistently be doing the thing that your ideal person to network would be interested in. The solution for this? Do cool things, post about them, network, and repeat. And no, I'm not talking about you having a multi-million-dollar business from the get-go, but even talking about the books that you're reading and places you visited can be enough to hold a conversation. My first mentor really liked the fact that I woke up at 5 a.m. to have a call with him as he was in the UK and I was back in Mexico. These people respect the hustle more than everyone. They see passion, vision, or drive, and they can easily go all in on you. Don't just network just to network. If you're starting out, you don't have time for that. You need to be an asset to people. Building a personal brand is about growth, but also who you become through it. And this leads me to the 5th thing you need when you're building a personal brand, your transformation. Something I've noticed amongst all big personal brands who started from zero online with 0 followers, 0 business connections, and 0 experience, they all transformed in public. From terribly written content to insanely valuable and actionable, or from quitting their 9-to-5 to building the biggest accounts online and info product businesses. The way they all did this while maintaining an engaged community and not losing themselves was by writing about what they knew, learning more, and writing about it, iterating their content, and doing it over and over again. There is such a unique element to starting from zero because people see the come up. Those who document their journey from the beginning build a cult-like following. Now, if you don't know how to do this online, I got you. You can follow my storytelling framework next time you want to talk about your journey. Tell your story, focus on the transformation, create a movie in your reader's head, narrate it while adding actionable advice, add a related image to add extra context, make your story about your audience, not you, and create emotion, build connection, and influence change. There's nothing more authentic than your unique story evolve in public. And the last thing, but certainly not least, during my first 4 years in academia, there was one thing I was never really taught. Behind all the months spent on research to write one paper, I was held back because I didn't have the right references or approval, and in real life, you need to do the opposite. You need to just send it. Press post, ship it, and go full send. Your post might flop and you'll feel a bit cringe, but the more reps you get in, the quicker you'll climb the cringe mountain, and where you'll eventually find your non-cringe self. I haven't found mine, by the way. I grew the fastest when I became addicted to doing things. With the agency, I was forced to learn quickly because I had so many clients who needed content done week by week. Their posts weren't perfect and neither was my story, but I still posted all of it. It wasn't much, but it was honest work. I had 5 posts a week to do for me, 20 posts to do for clients, so instead of having 3 months to research, plan, and strategize, I had to do that same amount of work week by week. It was exhausting, but it was also so exhilarated. I was obsessed with it. And that's literally it for today, my friends. Those are the 6 things you need to build a personal brand, from your first online dollar to your first 6-figure year. These are the 6 most important lessons that I've used in that order at that specific period in time that literally transformed my life. And I can almost be certain that if you commit to doing these 6 things for the next 6 months, your life will literally change too. Hope this helps. Lots of love, and check back in with me in 6 months. Looking forward to it. Bye.